What's going on, man? Another day, which means I have more free picks for you. This is going to be my first of two videos. We're going to do some NBA picks and some MLB picks. Obviously, this video is about the MLB. Yesterday, we did an MLB video, 4 total picks in that video, and we ended 3-1 on the day. Obviously, that's really good to see. A lot of profit to be made there. I think we went up a little bit over 2 units if you locked all of those in as straights. So, pretty good. I try to get these videos out as early as possible so you can go lock all these picks in before anything changes. So if you appreciate that, all I want you to do before we jump into the video is number 1, go hit the like button. And number 2, hit the subscribe button. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. And if you subscribe, obviously, you're not going to miss any videos going forward. So if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. And now we can jump straight into the video with the first thing that I want to talk about being this Discord right here. I've said it in my last couple videos. I opened up a completely free Discord where I give away all my plays for completely free. It's one of the most value anybody in the sports betting community has ever given out because I don't hold anything back. I give away every single pick that I'm putting in for the day, and you're going to see why it's so much value. So right here, I give full write-ups for every single pick I take. We had 4 total picks on the day, and as you can see, if you kept up with the MLB or the NHL today, you can probably guess we had a pretty good day. Another winning day here, 3-1 overall, plus 4.4 units. 3 out of the 4 days that this Discord has been open, we have been profitable. So obviously, really, really good to see there. And once again, like always, congrats to everyone who tailed. You made some money today if you tailed these picks. Now, what I will say is not only are we winning there, you can see people are winning in pretty much everything from PrizePicks to tailing my picks, my straights and money lines, more money lines. You see we got some parlays in here as well. We talk about all this stuff in here, so come join up. It's completely free. It's going to help you out a ton. But one thing that I did want to show you is right here, you can see that I won a lot of money today using Player Profit. This is a app or a website, if you haven't heard of it, where they're going to give you a bankroll to bet with, which is one of the best deals I've ever seen. So if you have a small bankroll and you want to be able to bet big money, that's what I've been able to do. And I'll show you right here. My bankroll before this, or my unit size before this was $100. But because of Player Profit, what you're seeing on the screen right now, this is Player Profit. You can go to the first link in the description. It'll take you to this page right here. I was able to buy a $100,000 bankroll, and I'm able to bet anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 per pick. So right here, I actually just got funded. I'll explain the process in just a second. And you can see right here, I was able to put $5,000 on the Tigers today. And on that bet, they obviously won, as you saw earlier. And that made me over $3,000 in one day. So you can see what type of money you can make once you get funded on Player Profit here. You can see they have a bunch of different things. They go from $1,000 to $5,000 to $10,000, $25,000, $50,000, all the way up to $100,000. The price, obviously, you get the best deal on the $100,000, but if you want $10,000, it's only $250. All you have to do is go up 20% in a minimum of 20 picks without going down 15%, and you get to the second phase. You do that one more time, and you'll get all of this money. I know it sounds too good to be true. The only catch to it is that once you're funded, once you get the bankroll, they take 70% and you keep 30%. So, for example, this pick right here won me a little bit over $3,000. I kept about $2,500. They kept about $500, and that's as simple as it is. Even though they take a little bit, though, you're able to bet so much bigger that you're going to make way more money than you normally would, and that's why I absolutely love this. It works just like a normal sports book. You go put your picks in. Say I wanted to bet on the Cubs here. I could put $5,000 on the Cubs. It would return $5,700. As you can see, it's just like a normal sports book. They go put the bets in for you, and they're giving you a bankroll to play with. One of the best deals I've ever seen. So if you want to go get yourself a bankroll, go click the first link in the description. Just make sure whenever you go to buy it, type in my code BBBETS here. When you apply this code, it's going to take 10% off of whatever you buy. So if you buy a $500 package, it's going to take $10 off. $1,000, it's going to take $100 off. There's no reason why you shouldn't use this. It's going to save you 10%, and you can reuse this as many times. So if you want to get 1,000, you want to get a 5,000, you can use it on both of them and save 10% on both. So go do that. go get yourself a bankroll. I promise you it's worth it. But now that that's out of the way, we can go ahead and get into our first free pick of the video. And we're going to start it off with Nick Allen to go over 1 total base. He just needs 1 base, and he'll hit here. Half base is what we're going to be betting on. In his last 5, he's over this in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. Last 20, 55% of the time. But the reason I really like this is on the season so far, he's played in 10 games, gone over 8 out of 10, averaging 1.3 bases in this stretch. So that obviously looks really good to me. The hit rate is what we always look at first. If there's a good hit rate, then we can move on to everything else. And once I moved on to everything else, it made me like this pick even more. So obviously, like I said, the hit rate's good. But when I scrolled down here and looked at the matchup, he's going to be facing this pitcher here, obviously, as you can see. And on the season so far, he has been absolutely horrendous. His ERA overall is 9.4. And then against right-handed batters, his ERA is currently 10.1. So absolutely terrible. He has not pitched great at all this year. And then to go on top of that, what you can also see is Allen has faced him twice. And in those 2 at-bats, he's had a hit 1 out of 2. So obviously that's good to see. And he hits a little bit better against right-handed pitchers. So not only has his hit rate been really good, but this is an absolutely perfect matchup. So go lock this in while you can. Nick Allen to have 1 or more bases. I really do think this is pretty free. Now, for my second pick, we're going to lock in Taylor Walls to go over his hits, runs, and RBI line. You just need him to have at least 1, and he catches us out. So in his last 5, he's gone over this mark 5 out of 5 times. Last 10, 9 out of 10. Last 20, 65% of the time. And then on the season, he has gone over this mark 71% of the time in 12 of 17 games. So just like with the previous pick, the hit rate looks really good. But when we scroll down, we see something that we like even more. So he's a switch hitter, and against left-handed pitchers is where he thrives. His average goes from 188 overall to 267 against lefties. And then this pitcher is also not the greatest. He's not as bad as the pitcher we just saw, but his ERA isn't the greatest. It's 5.4 overall, and then 6.4 when he faces right-handed batters. So I really do think this is another edge that we have on the sports books. Go lock this one in with the other one. I like both of these picks. Taylor Walls to have 1 or more hits, runs, and RBIs, just like the other one. I really do think this is a really good pick here. So that's going to be my first 2 picks. And now for the third pick of the video, we're going to be taking Rob to go under 1.5 bases. This is our first under of the video. In his last 5, he's under this mark 5 out of 5 times. Last 10, 8 out of 10. Last 20, 18 out of 20 at a 90% clip, which is insane. And then on the season, he is under this mark in 6 of 7 games. So we're looking really good here, especially when you add into this. Against the pitcher that he's going to be facing, he has 9 plate appearances, and in those appearances, he's only hitting 143, which is obviously not very good. And this pitcher so far this year has been absolutely crazy. So his ERA overall is a 1.5, and then against right-handed batters, it's a 2.1. So he has been absolutely shutting down everyone that he's pitched against so far this year. And that right there alone makes me really like this pick. And then when you add on top of it that his hit rate has not been good at going over this line, it makes it even more enticing to me. So I'm taking Rob right here to go under 1.5 bases all day long, and that's going to be my third official pick. I usually only give out 3 picks, but in today's video, we're going to give out 4 picks. I have a bonus pick for you that I actually like the most. But real quick, before we jump into that, I do want to remind you, go join the free Discord where we have been printing money all year long, and make sure to go get yourself a player profit account here. Just use the first link in the description. If you want to, you can literally come in here, go buy the player profit account, and then tell all my plays. I will help you get funded. And then once you get funded, that's where all the money is made. So go get yourself a player profit account. It's one of the best deals that you're going to see when it comes to sports betting. I recommend getting the 25, 50, or 100K. It's going to make you make a lot more money, and you're going to get a better deal on these offers. Just make sure when you go sign up that you're putting in my code BBETS, and if you put that code in, you're going to get 10% off. So you're going to save a lot of money just going and using that code. And then, with that being said, we can jump into the last pick of the video, which is going to be Nathan Lau to go under runs here. He can't have 1 run or this bet loses, and I do think he's going to go under and I'm about to show you why. So in his last 5, he's under in all 5. Last 10, 90%, 9 out of 10. And then in his last 20, he is under this mark at a 75% rate. And then on the season, he's under at a 79% rate. So once again, we have another bet where the hit rate is really good. I think this is going to cash us out, especially with how he has been going under as of late. In his last 10, 9 out of 10. And then in his last, 7 games in a row, he has gone under every single time. So go lock in Nathaniel Lau under runs here. He's not going to have one in this game. I really doubt it. So go lock this in. I'm super confident in all these picks. Hopefully we can cash all of them out. Go 4 for 4, sweep today, and make y'all a ton of money. So I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, let's all go print some money.